our studios today is Lucas Hunziger, and Lucas is the Director of Technical Education for Highland Technical College or Highland Community Technical College.
Yes, Highland Community College Technical Center here in Atchison.
And Lucas is one of our own. He came back, right?
That's right. I'm a Atchison High School graduate in 1997 and glad to be working back in town again.
We were so excited when you came back because, and I know your mother and your uncle and a whole bunch of your family was because you lived in Basur, right? And,
that's correct.
And now you've come back to Atchison to head up our technical college, and we're so excited to have one of our own back here. Just makes the icing on the cake. And now you told me earlier there's 300 students enrolled.
Yeah, we have roughly 300 students enrolled in our technical programs here in the Atchison facility. And then we also have the regional courses as well. And this spring we're offering we have enrolled around 400 credit hours of general education courses.
And you have all kinds of everything, don't you? Everything from diesel mechanics to nursing, and those are the two I'm most familiar with, but there's a number of other programs that you have.
Absolutely. We have our diesel program and our nursing programs are both very popular, very, very successful. In the nursing program, we have our LPN program as well as our ADN or our bridge program from LPN to RN nursing. We also have a medical office assistant, administrative assistant program. We have engineering graphics technology, auto technology.
The engineering graphics, I'm just going to point that out for just a minute because I think you're doing some shared programs with some of the other, probably with Benedictine, is that right?
Yes, we've been doing some shared programs with Benedictine. Their engineering students have been coming over for classes with our drafting and engineering graphics program, as well as the new Riverbend school here in town.
Yeah. You know, this show is all about how we can figure out ways to work together, and that's a perfect example of you have a piece of equipment, a CAD program over there that is a pretty expensive little piece of equipment, and to be able to have those students come over and share, it's helpful to both sides, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. We have been very lucky in that we have a great deal of equipment and a great deal of training equipment available to us, and we're pretty state of the art at the technical center. And we're glad to share that with the community. And just like you said, building these partnerships, that was one of my biggest focus as I took the role here with Highland Community College Technical Center, was to continue to build the business and industry relations with the community college.
And I think Cindy Jacobson, I have to throw her name in here because I love Cindy Jacobson, but I think she shares some things with the nursing program too with Benedictine, doesn't she?
I believe they are. Cindy's our director of nursing, and she does a fabulous job with our nursing program.
We're lucky to have her. Okay, now, you got to tell me what's going on with my friend Amy Dulac. I love her, and I hear you're doing some things that I have to come out there and try.
Amy is always very busy and very full of energy.
I'll go to anything Amy's doing because she's just so much fun.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we do have our open house on March the 10th, which is open for current students or potential students or anybody from the community that would love to come out and see our facilities and see what we have going on at the technical college. It'll be a good time. Amy just she brings the life to the party. She's always really good.
She comes by it naturally. Her parents are a little bit of fun too.
Oh,
and her husband's fun. And her kids are fun. It's just a fun group. But tell me what she's doing with this. Something about some programs that you're doing in the mornings.
She and Amanda Ramsey are working with our Plus 50 program and our AOK, which is Accelerating Opportunities for Kansas, and they're offering some free classes in the mornings throughout this spring semester to anyone that would like to come up and take a class for free. They could be presentation.
Just like PowerPoint type things, or how to give presentations.
It's a lot of different things, and I'm not sure exactly what all programs they have set up right now, but if you could get in touch with Amy or with Amanda Ramsey, they would be more than happy to share more information about
And
that.
how would we go about? Because I know Doug was talking about if we were doing presentations, if some of the other things that we're talking about, how would we go about getting information on that?
The best way to probably get the information is to call our office at 367-6204 here in
Okay.
Atchison.
All right. Well,
Mhm.
I know if those two are doing it, there'll be things that
Absolutely.
some of our locals would like to talk about.
Absolutely. Amy and I will also be at the Atchison High School basketball game on February 17th if you'd like to come by and see us and get any information. We also have our sophomore visits that are starting to
You
happen.
just had one today, didn't you?
Yes, Atchison High School sophomores are at the Technical College today, taking tours and getting information about the opportunities that we have and the free education that they could be getting over the next 2 years.
And I'll tell you, that is so fantastic because those students can start going through classes their sophomore year, right after their sophomore year, right? Isn't it?
Absolutely.
Junior year?
Junior year and senior year students can come to the technical college, and through Senate Bill 155, they're allowed to come to the technical school at no cost to them. The state is paying their tuition. Highland has waived all fees for any high school student that chooses to come to take a technical program.
That's huge.
Oh, it's absolutely huge. They can also take CMA courses, CNA courses, EMT courses. There's gen ed classes that are paid for through Senate Bill 155, as well as criminal justice. If someone's looking to become a police officer, they could get their base courses through us and at no cost to them.
Now that's not college preparatory classes. Those are all technical classes, or can you do anything?
It has to be an approved class, and there is a list of approved classes that they can
Okay.
find on the Highland Community College website, www.highlandcc.edu. And if you wanted to take one of those approved courses, it would be paid for by the state. Technical programs are approved as a program, and then there's individual classes outside of those programs that are approved.
Great. But parents, if you think your kids are interested in any kind of technical education, this is a real plus as far as education is concerned because it's free. It is absolutely free, and those students could be prepared, have a step up in the preparation of a career.
Absolutely. It can be an employable skills type technical program. It could be a stepping stone to going to a 4-year institution and continuing with their education to reach a bachelor's degree. We do offer certifications in all of our programs, all of our technical programs. It is an awesome opportunity so that your student could have an employable skill when they're done with high school.
Right, which having that is a super plus as far as I'm concerned. I know
Technology.
we've had some conversations with Inclusion Technologies because they're looking at some engineering skills that work with, and I'm so excited that you're working with a lot of our companies because we need to educate to the types of students that when they do graduate they can go right into some type of an employable career. And
Absolutely.
so I think that's fantastic, Lucas.
Just last week we had a conversation with Inclusion Technologies here in Atchison and talked to them a little bit about our engineering graphics program and some of the technology that we have with the CNC machining there, as well as our electrical program. They're looking at possibly doing some training of electricians and some specialized training. And we are open to any specialized training that any industry or any business might be looking to have done. Please contact us. We are working to build business relationships here in town and the surrounding areas and the 9 service county areas of Highland Community College. We were working very hard to continue to build those relationships. One of our new relationships, we have 3 administrative assistant students that are working here in town at H&R Block and perfecting their skills, and we're very happy that Mike Coker's allowed them in. And
that's a great internship.
it's awesome work experience internships. we couldn't ask for any better.
You said that Highland covers 9 counties. Now I know you have students from all over. I've even met some of the students from Highland from Australia and places far, far away. But you can have these students from any areas, but there's other technical schools within our 9 county area, right, Lucas?
Absolutely. Highland has 6 facilities located throughout our 9 service county area. We have a center in Perry, we have a center in Holton, Wamego, Atchison, Highland, as well as Baileyville. And Baileyville's our newest facility. It's the Baileyville B&B High School. It is a very
diesel program out there too, isn't there?
Absolutely. We have a diesel program, we have an industrial welding program, and a medical office assistant program out there.
Now, I'm not going to, 2 things I want to make sure we touch on are your viticulture. How do you pronounce it?
Viticulture.
Viticulture, thank you. And it's the art of winemaking,
absolutely.
Right?
Scott Cole out at Wamego is the program director for our viticulture program. Anybody interested in learning how to make wine and the art of winemaking, they're more than welcome to contact us, and it's a very fun program.
And that's a passion for me, Lucas, I'm going to tell you, because I've talked to some of those folks, and they said if we could get a group together, he would come in and teach winemaking to the folks here in Atchison County. So if any of you think you might be interested in taking a class on winemaking, and I know Jeff Sheely would, so I don't know who else, but I know Jeff Sheely would, but I think we need to have that guy come in here and talk to us and teach that class.
And Scott's also going to talk this weekend. Saturday, we're hosting a farmers market regional meeting on campus here in Atchison, and Scott's going to speak to that group as well about the farmers market. So he's a great resource for many, many things.
And speaking of the farmers market, the Kleinfelder Barn, I was just up there, and they gave me a sample of their honey because they've got bees up there. If you guys haven't been up to the Kleinfelder Barn, it's amazing, isn't it?
It's very, very nice. We also have a few grapes up there.
Yes, I saw those as we were pulling in.
Yes, spreading our vines around a little bit so we can have as many grapes as possible. But yeah, it's a beautiful location. The barn is a wonderful place to meet.
Okay. Now, I'm not going to let you out of here until you tell me a little bit about this diesel program that you have and the gentleman who won the competition. Tell me about that.
Yes, our diesel program is one of the top that you will find in the nation, and that's obvious by the success that Dustin Mortzoff, one of our former students, has had. As a high school student, he won the state competition, Skills USA, as well as the national competition. Then he returned as a college student or a post-secondary student, and he won the state again in Skills USA, as well as was a national champion again. He has also been selected out of a group of 9 students or former students.
Now that's nationwide.
Nationwide. Out of the 9 students.
9 students nationwide that have been chosen to go to
Sao Paulo, Brazil, to compete in the international diesel competition for Skills USA.
That is.
He will be
isn't
representing the United States from right here in Atchison, Kansas, and doing a wonderful job representing our diesel program.
I am so excited about that. I hear every time we talk about the diesel program, the nursing program, and the other programs as well, but those I'm the most familiar with because I know folks in them. They have jobs before they graduate.
Absolutely. They are very, very employable and do very well in their employment.
And this is a perfect example of this young man. 9 in the United States, and he's going.
Yes.
Out of Atchison, Kansas. That's fantastic. Well, I'm so excited you're doing all the business relationships, you're recruiting. Now, March 10th, you're going to be having this open house, right, Lucas?
Yes, absolutely. We will have open house. Our campus will be open March 10th, all day long and evening. Please come by and see us.
Give us the address in case, because this goes out quite a ways, so give us the address.
It's 1501 West Riley, Atchison, Kansas.
Right off 17th Street.
Yes, right across from Atchison High School.
And telephone number and website again.
Our telephone number is 913-367-6204, and our website is www.atchison www.highlandcc.edu, and you can check us out on Facebook as well. We have a Highland Community College Facebook page and Technical Center Facebook page, so please come check us out.
See, we filled up our 15 minutes.
Absolutely.
Quickly,
And it wasn't
didn't
even,
we?
and I didn't even get to talk about our new Jeep that we're rebuilding for auto collision. So
Okay,
look, this
this
summer,
means you have to come back, Lucas. This
absolutely.
means you have to come back.
be looking for the jacked up big blue Highland Jeep riding around town this summer.
Lucas, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it, and we'll look forward to you returning again with more good news from Highland.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
And remember, call me for everything real estate, 367-3116.